The question is, brothers, do you think AI is going to replace salespeople and sales closers? Now, I would love to answer this question. We all know it's happening right now. The layoffs have been starting to happen over the past year. In terms of digital layoffs, AI right now is replacing lots of digital jobs. And it's going to continue to replace lots of digital jobs. It's getting serious, and it's going to continue to be more serious. I think at the end of the spectrum to be replaced, you have sales closers, meaning people that a customer will talk to make their final buying decision for a serious high ticket product or service. It's already being replaced low level salespeople for outreach. Did you see that example of a AI doing cold calling outreach? AIs are already doing live cold calling. Live cold calling. And it chats with the person real time, sounds almost like a human. Now it says, hey, I'm an AI agent, but I just want to gather a few questions to see if it makes sense to schedule a call with us. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, it'll ask a few qualifying questions and it will have a perfect conversation, just like the new ChatGPT voice mode. That is today. That's now. But I think it will pretty much always be a final real person that a customer is going to talk to before they make a big buying decision, right? Like a high ticket buying decision, like an expensive service or expensive course. And so obviously, like real estate agents, like buying a house, you're going to talk to a real person. Something that's a digital marketing agency, of course, you're going to want to talk to your actual account rep. If they're going to have a relationship with you, the customer is going to want to talk to that person that's going to have the relationship. But what I'm saying is appointment setting is already being replaced by AI. And over the next 1-2 years, it's going to be more replaced by AI. Outreach and lead generation. But the high ticket closers, I would say that's pretty far off from being replaced. So if you learn high ticket closing, I think you're in a pretty good spot. Pretty good spot. The crazy thing is, the physical jobs are starting to be replaced now as well. You know, one of the most common physical jobs around the world is drivers. Already starting to be replaced right now. Driverless cars started in 2024. We're going to remember this year. Tesla hasn't even came online yet. That's coming next year or the next year. It's going to be gazillions of self-driving Teslas, robo-taxis all around the world. Big disruptor to drivers. And then in the next 3 to 5 years, and then, my friends, then comes the robot revolution. Tesla's making their robots. They're humanoid robots. We've all seen it. And they're going to start in the factories doing the easy, repetitive stuff. And then in the next couple of years, They're going to come out into the world and they're going to be doing all sorts of things. Servers in restaurants, waiters in restaurants. You know, there's already robot servers in Asia in restaurants. Have you seen them? Many restaurant chains in Bangkok. It's this little kind of rolling tray thing on wheels, and it's got like a little screen, smiley face. And the kitchen puts the plate on, and then it rolls over to your table. Now, you can't talk with it. It's not necessarily AI, but the next version of them, you'll be able to order with them, have a perfect conversation, just like you can talk to ChatGPT, perfect conversation. It's going to replace waiters. That's a very common job all around the world. That's like coming in the next 5 to 10 years, next generation. Do you know the other big employer in the US is Walmart employees. So like retail employees. Those are going to be replaced by robots, AI robots. We're living in a very interesting time, in a very fast changing time. What's the takeaway of all this? Basically, low-level employees, low-level digital service employees, they're already being laid off right now. They're already being replaced by AI. Junior graphic designers, junior copywriters, junior spreadsheet organizers, low-skilled employees, layoffs right now. Already started last year by the masses. Low-skilled workers, digital workers replaced. And that's only going to just creep up. It's a mid-level, mid-skilled digital virtual assistants are being replaced by AI. And it's just going to work its way up. So what I'm saying is, what you need to learn how to be is like a manager, someone who can manage these fucking robots, these AI, someone who can manage teams. Low-skilled people, you're going to be replaced by AI. Now, it's going to be a very, very interesting time in society when there's going to be mass lack of jobs, where people are going to need to find new jobs. Drivers are going to be replaced. Store workers. Tesla's going to have their robots in their factories and all around the world. It's going to be you're going to be able to buy a humanoid robot in the next generation. It's going to be able to be your housekeeper, walk your dog, anything that a human can do. That is the next big disruption in the world, and that's going to be very interesting. It's just a matter of when. Could be in the next 5 to 10 years. You know what I really want? And what a lot of people want? I want a copy of myself. So in 10 years, I could be making this video and I could literally have next to me a humanoid robot that I could like high five, and it can do anything I can do. Dance, go make my food. It's crazy to think about. But that could be who knows how long. The manufacturing of the Tesla fucking iRobot starts in 2 years. And then it's going to start in the factories, and then it's going to get into homes maybe in 10 years from now. It's going to be less than the price of a car. So if you can buy a car, you're going to buy your humanoid robot. It's going to be able to babysit, teach your kids. I mean, this is what biology does. biology just copies itself. And forever we've been able to copy ourselves by having sex. Works great. Copies ourselves. But finally, in this lifetime, we figured out how to artificially copy ourselves. By the time I'm old, we're gonna have artificial humans that are like just like from the movies, iRobot. It's got like skin on the outside. We're gonna be able to copy ourselves artificially. I'm gonna be able to have you're able to have a team of assistants walking around your office. Oh yeah, that's artificial Jim. We're entering the age of science fiction. C-3POs and R2-D2s walking around. Anyways, that's what's on my mind right now. It's if you see it coming, you see it's coming. It's so clear. AI, these digital AI apps and services are already crazy. But we're still in the digital phase. AI is going to make its way into the physical world through robots. Coming right up. But what I'm saying to the two people that watch this to the end, bro, is there's still plenty of time to become a master communicator and someone who can conversate with people and work with people. If you can work with people, if you can be a leader in business, know how to manage teams, manage employees, and eventually manage your virtual robot employees, and if you can be a high-level thinker, strategy, critical thinking, creative thinking, this is what's always going to be here. Amazon's going to have their humanoid robots running their factories, replacing their employees. So Amazon employees, their lifetime is going down like this. Amazon just bought a bunch of robotics and AI companies. So they're going to have their own Amazon humanoid robots running their factories. What are people going to do? What are the low-level working class? What are they going to do? It's like, it's such an exciting time, but then the flip side's like, holy shit. It's going to replace a lot of fucking... It could start a robot war. It could start a robot revolution war, just like the movies, of the working class striking against use of humanoid robots that can replace them. Because if a company can buy a humanoid robot for like $20K, and they pay that one time, and that replaces a $50K a year entry-level employee, and the robot works 24/7, damn near, round the clock, it's an absolute no-brainer. So people are going to have to figure out what they're going to do. Is there going to need to be universal basic income type of thing? No wonder Elon Musk has been saying that, hinting that for years. Because he's like, he's the type of guy that's seen this. He's the type of guy that thinks 20, 30 years in the future with everything. That's why he's leading the charge of the humanoid robots, with the supercomputers, with the AI, with the robotaxis. Got Tesla going in fucking early 2000s. So it's going to be a very interesting time, but we're still in the very early stages of it. If you can be someone who knows psychology, who knows how to deal with humans, who knows how to communicate, who knows critical thinking, and who knows how to use AI tools, who knows digital marketing, who can see where things are going. If you can stay ahead of the curve, it's going to be a very lucrative time for us. For those who can stay ahead of the ball. But for those who are below what AI can do, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Graphic designers are having to quit. Now we're always going to need creatives. But even video editing is being disrupted. But as a creative, you're going to need to step up your thinking and to be more of a visionary to use these AI tools and robots and assistants to create your work. So if you're a salesperson right now, you're in a great spot. You're going to be a master communicator. And then when you're ready, you're going to start your digital marketing agency. And you're going to be a master of these AI tools. And you're going to have an army of these digital AI bots. And then in 10 years now, you're going to have your physical AI robots walking around your office as your virtual secretary or whatever the fuck, if you want. Very interesting time to be in the digital marketing space, in the digital creator space, in the internet space, in the tech space. Very interesting time to be in the digital world. Very good time. Those who are ahead now, the companies, the people, they're only going to get more ahead because now we have magical AI tools that are incredibly powerful. So we're at this point where it's like, oh shit, if you're a small business owner, if you're an independent pro, like, whoa, you better get ahead of the curve right now. Because the big companies are just going to accelerate their power and their profit margins because of AI. The cost of labor is going to go way down. They're already laying off companies because they're like, oh shit, AI can do that shit. Or they're already laying off mass employees. And it's just the beginning. So only the best people are going to survive. Anyways, that's what's on my mind today. What's good with you?